confused. I was like, why is it?
Yeah, right.
No, the Wi-Fi's.
Yeah. Be wary of that, because that's
Oh, right.
okay. Do you want to go?
You're gonna have to do
Yep.
it.
If you have my
Oh, no. Oh, wait, no, it did work.
Where do I go?
Guys, just ignore me. I'm just doing a web stream audio test, so just ignore me. two, two. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2, 2.
Can the floor please come to order? Thank you. We will be beginning with roll call, and then we will be going into a presentation just about what Simon is, and then lobbying. Will I call them out, or do you want to call? Okay. Argentina, Italy, really loud, guys. Colombia, United Arab Emirates, Malta. No Malta? Yeah. Jordan? Yeah. Nigeria?
Please hold up your placard if you are present.
And speak like really loudly. Like
when you are called.
Like borderline shout. So Nigeria? Belize? France? Slovakia? Sweden? Somalia? Paraguay, Japan, Monaco, Panama, Latvia, Australia, Bahrain, Ukraine, China, Saudi Arabia, Haiti, Venezuela, Botswana, Peru, Yemen, Zambia, Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, Iran, no Iran, Belarus, Norway, Mali, Belgium, India, Ecuador, Luxembourg, Portugal, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Denmark, Latvia, no Latvia, Latvia? Okay. Algeria, Brazil, Thailand, Do we have a Thailand? No. Okay, guys. Egypt, Croatia, Spain, Singapore, Switzerland, Costa Rica, Iceland, Finland, Sierra Leone, Zimbabwe, Germany, Sudan, Greece, United Kingdom, Vietnam, Netherlands, Chile, Philippines, Pakistan, Kenya, Liberia, Fiji, Poland, Russian Fed, Sweden, no Sweden. Are you, guys, USA, Ireland, and Eritrea? Okay, there we go. Is there anyone's name I did not call? No, all good. Full house.
Just 1 second while we get our presentation up. Thank you.
The walkie-talkie.
Yeah, no, just have it here. I don't know. said something on it.
Do you want to show me? Sorry, I just used this for. I can just turn it down a bit. Do you want to just email me?
Yeah, I'll email it to everyone, but it's just not showing.
Is it just not working?
It's just, I mean, this might not be like on.
Wait, shit. I mean, third time's the charm. Oh, shit. Do I actually not? Oh.
Yeah, like it says it's.
Okay.
We also have another cable. I have it on my bag.
Yeah, the ones right here. This is our code.
Do you want to go try finding?
Hey!
There you go.
You unplug that.
Sorry? Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that, folks. All right. We would finally like to welcome you all to the 37th annual Saimun here in the Royal Marine in Dublin. We hope you're all very excited for the debate to come. So first of all, we would like to give you the Wi-Fi. Connect if you like. We know it's a bit iffy in this room, but it's good to have on hand. Yeah, and there will not be a lot of paper. The only paper here will be the note passing, which you can do through the admins. So make sure you are connected and your device is charged at all times. Everybody got it? Does everybody have the Wi-Fi password?
Are we good to move, or do you need another second?
Can I get a yes or no? All right, thank you. So, my name is Carlos. I'll be your head chair. I'm from St. Andrews, and I am Irish and Colombian, and my fun fact is I'm dating the PGA, so watch out for her. Pass you over to Liam.
Hi, my name is Liam. I'm also from St. Andrews. I'm Irish again. There's our emails as well. If you have any questions, you can email us. And my fun fact is I ran the Dublin Marathon last year.
Hi, my name's Caro. I go to school in Malahide. I'm Irish and Venezuelan, and my fun fact is that my birthday's on Halloween.
All right, so a lot of this will be for debate, which will be commencing tomorrow. Today is strictly lobbying, which we will get into as well in the presentation, but just for your knowledge, this is mostly for tomorrow, which I'm sure most of you have done debate before. So we'll be taking roll call at the beginning of each session. Make sure you're here. All of your advisors know if you are here or not on the roll, and make sure that's clear to the chairs, and if you come in late or anything else, make sure you come up to us and let us know. So for the whole week, we'll be starting off with lobbying, and then we'll be getting some introductions of the resolutions, debate, next topic, and then finally finish off in GA, where you'll all be in your delegations with your schools. So we hope to do 8 resolutions in total over the weekend, and 2 on each topic, but we'll get into more of that later. Open and close debate, and a few motions. Now, motions are if you want to, say, go to previous question. Mode will be in. You'll be making speeches for and against the resolution, and then also making speeches for your amendments if you wish to submit them, and any other sort of debate. Then, for amendments, you have amendments to the first degree, which are your base amendments. If you want to change any clause in the resolution, this is what you submit. You'll be submitting them through the website. It's pretty self-explanatory there. Hopefully, you all got a taste of that earlier. And then amendments to the second degree are amendments to amendments. So they're looking to change anything that on the amendment you are already debating. So you cannot go into amendment on the second degree if you are already, or if you are not already debating an amendment to the first degree. I'm just going to pass it to Liam now.
So the points that will be in order are point of order, and we wouldn't like any shouting out as well, so this will be note form only to the chair. Point of information to the speaker. This you can kind of raise the point on the floor if they've made stated a wrong fact or if unparliamentary language or anything like that. Points of information to the chair are the same thing as quite similar to point of order. Note form and parliamentary inquiry. If you have like any queries about what's going on in the debate, and if you're confused, then just pass us a note. We'll be ready to answer any questions. And then yielding. So you can only yield once consecutively, and afterwards the second speaker will have to yield back to the chair. And delegates cannot yield to another member of their school, and we'll have that here, so we'll make sure that this doesn't happen. Points of information are in order even after yielding, and there's right to reply as well, right? Yeah, okay, thanks. Voting, raise your placard. Will be votes for, in favor, and against. No points of order, in favor, against, or abstentions. All points of order are out of order, and a resolution will pass if the number for exceeds the number against, and there's no splitting the floor as well.
And then just getting into more of what you'll be doing today for the lobbying and resolution creation process. So I'm just going to hand it over to Cara.
Guys, just really quickly, no plagiarism at all, please. Don't use AI, have everything be your own work, collaborate with each other. It's really important. We will, if we see it, we will be calling it out. And your clause won't be passed, so we'll ask you to edit it. Just please don't do it. This is a sample policy statement. You will be making these shortly. That's a sample one filled in. I'll leave that up there for a second if anyone wants to take a picture if they don't have a policy statement, but I'm assuming you all do. No, we're all good. Lobbying is the most important part of this conference. If this doesn't go well, the rest of the conference won't run smoothly. So please bring your resolutions, bring your clauses, and collaborate with each other. Work effectively. You want to be talking to each other in your everyone in your lobbying group. We're going to split the room up into 4, and you'll be placed into a lobbying group per each topic.
Just to note, we have some great topics in this committee. I hope everyone has something prepared on at least 2, 1, doesn't matter. But just go to the one you feel best, and then from then we will try and get people who maybe have prepared a little bit more on different topics into different groups. So lobbying, you'll be moving around a lot, but don't worry about it. Just join a group. For submitting resolutions, it's a little bit different when it comes to co-submitters, where hold on. So you can't have two or more than two co-submitters from the same school on your resolution. So try split up from your school. I know that there's a lot of people, specifically from my school, Andrews, in this room. So try split up, try find people who maybe are from different countries, have different views on different topics, and try come together to make a good resolution that will be debated well. And then that's all. In any questions, any at all, just raise your placard, and if you don't want to, let us know via note. Yeah, Netherlands, can we get them a mic, please? Okay, do we not have mics today, admins? Okay. Oh, GA only. Okay, well, you just stand up and speak. So if you are submitting the resolution, you can get max 2 more co-submitters from your school, which makes 3 in total. But if, say, I think 3 co-submitters from the same school can submit on somebody who is not from their school's res.
Yeah, so it's three people from the same school per res, that's it.
Any more questions? All right, so we're gonna wanna start lobbying as quick as possible. So we just get the topics up, and we're gonna split the room into a couple of, yes, sorry. My apologies, we're gonna start with our policy statements. Now, we're starting from the letter G. We're gonna give you guys 2 or 3 minutes now just to prepare your things, and then we're gonna call out the first 6 countries, starting from the letter G in alphabetical order onwards, and then you'll read out your policy statement, gonna be about a minute. If anybody needs any help with that, do let us know immediately. And that's all. So just take 2 or 3 minutes now, prepare your policy statements. Thank you.
I know nothing about lobbying. I haven't done I've never done it.
See here.
It wasn't structured.
Yeah. This is my first international conference. I've done all of
This is
Irish
the
ones.
book structure.
You have my phone. Oh, continue.
All right, we will commence with our policy statements now. Firstly, we would like to call up the delegations of Germany, Greece, Haiti, Hungary, Iceland, and India. Please just line up across the podium, and Germany, please take the podium.
If you guys could line up in your alphabetical order, that would be great.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sorry. Honorable Chair, esteemed delegates, the delegation of Germany is pleased to be present in this committee and looks forward to engaging in constructive dialogue. Germany has chosen to address the first topic, the critical issue of misinformation on social media, as we recognize that the spread of false information poses a serious threat to democratic participation, public trust, and social cohesion. We firmly believe that it is essential to adopt a balanced, approach-based, one that holds platforms accountable for the content they host, while simultaneously protecting freedom of expression and the open exchange of ideas. Thank you.
Greece, please take the podium.
Distinguished Chair, esteemed delegates, the delegate of Greece is honoured to attend this conference today. Greece views the topic of regulation of social media platforms for the prevention of children endangerment and exploitation as a very serious and important matter. This delegate believes that children under a certain age should not have access to social media platforms as it is becoming addiction. The delegate of Greece also would like to state that we strongly agree with freedom of speech, but misinformation due to AI is unacceptable and a possible threat. Furthermore, the delegate of Greece urged an international framework to address forced displacement caused by climate change, as Mediterranean countries are on the front line. We look forward to a fruitful debate. Thank you.
The delegation of Haiti, please take the podium.
Honourable chairs and fellow delegates, we, the delegation of Haiti, are very pleased to be here today. We look forward to working with other member nations to tackle these critical challenges and put forward meaningful solutions. We would have a particular interest in topic 2, the question of forced displacement due to climate change and the status of climate refugees. Due to its low-lying coastal plain, Haiti is highly vulnerable to climate change due to its location in the Atlantic hurricane belt, extreme poverty, and severe deforestation, creating a chronic humanitarian crisis. All these factors have intensified displacement, threatened livelihoods, and worsened humanitarian challenges. Haiti encourages international cooperation and dialogue to support those affected by climate change and looks forward to a productive debate. Thank you.
Iceland, please take the podium.
Honorable Chair, distinguished delegates, we, the delegation of Iceland, are honored to be here today. The spread of misinformation on social media platforms is an urgent global challenge. It erodes public trust, destabilizes democracies, and endangers safety. Combating it requires balanced, cooperative international action. Iceland champions an educational approach. Throughout our media commission and the National Stop, Think, Check campaign, we prioritize media literacy, equipping citizens, especially youth, with critical thinking skills to identify false information. We also elaborate with academia, health authorities, and platforms to strengthen fact-checking. We believe in safeguarding free expression while countering misinformation, and we are committed to this balanced democratic solution. Thank you.
India, please take the podium.
Honorable chairs and distinguished delegates, the delegation of India is pleased to be here today and engage in a fruitful debate. As one of the world's largest democracies, the delegation of the Republic of India acknowledges the immense power that social media holds to transform the world, but also cause irreversible harm. It is our duty to protect each individual's freedom of speech while keeping them well and correctly informed and prevent misinformation. Each member state reserves the right to regulate platforms operating within its own jurisdiction. However, content should still be proactively monitored by these companies. Through multilateralism, the Republic of India proposes the creation of global transparency standards and UN-led digital literacy initiatives. Thank you.
Thank you, delegates. Please return to your seats. We would now like to call up the delegations of Iran, Ireland, Italy, Jordan, and Kenya. Iran, please take the podium.
Honorable Chair, distinguished delegates, we, the delegation of Iran, are honored to be attending this conference today. The delegation of Iran recognizes that social media has changed the way people communicate and share ideas internationally. While social media allows greater access to information, it has also made it easier for misinformation to spread quickly. False or misleading content can damage communities, create confusion during crises, and weaken trust in public institutions. Iran believes that tackling misinformation requires a fair and balanced approach. The international community must agree on a clear and careful definitions to prevent the misuse of the terms for political reasons. At the same time, any action taken must respect the United Nations Charter, including national sovereignty, cultural diversity, and freedom of expression. Thank you, and we look forward to a fruitful debate.
The delegation of Ireland, please take the podium.
Honorable Chair, esteemed delegates, we are honored to be here today. As the Ambassador of Ireland, we believe that minority languages are an important part of people's identity and everyday life. We understand the challenges of protecting minority languages because Ireland has worked for many years to support and revive the Irish language. From this experience, we have learned that languages survive when they are used in public life, not only protected on paper. We support stronger cooperation with UNESCO to help monitor endangered languages. We also believe that minority languages should be integrated into national education systems. During lobbying, our primary focus will be a structured 5-year revitalization program that supports people in learning and using minority languages in daily life while strengthening sustainability. As Delegation of Ireland, we look forward to working with delegates who share the goal of protecting linguistic diversity. Thank you.
The delegation of Italy, please take the podium.
Honorable Chair, fellow delegates, as the delegation of Italy, we're glad to take part in this prestigious conference. We are pleased to be working together to find the most effective and realistic solutions to current global issues such as the regulation of social media, its benefits and risks, forced displacement, and the protection of cultural rights. In this context, we would like to begin with our first topic. Misinformation is considered a significant problem in Italy, with public awareness slowly increasing. This shows Italy's commitment to combating misinformation while protecting freedom of expression. From our perspective, prevention, media literacy, and awareness are the more effective and sustainable tools against misinformation than excessive punitive measures. We are ready to cooperate with the member states and find coherent and sustainable policies in order to achieve constructive results. Thank you. We yield the floor to Chair.
The delegation of Japan, please take the podium.
Honorable Chair and distinguished delegates, we, as the delegation of Japan, are honored to be here today to address the protection and promotion of minority languages globally. The delegation of Japan believes that preserving these languages is essential for safeguarding cultural heritage, individual identity, and human dignity. Japan recognizes that the loss of minority languages threatens not only traditions, but also the rights of communities to maintain their cultural expression. We believe that effective solutions require education, community engagement, and international cooperation. Japan supports initiatives that include minority languages in school curricula, found community-led language programs, and encourage collaboration among member states to share best practices. We call on the international community to work together to ensure that minority languages are preserved and celebrated, protecting cultural diversity and identity for future generations. Thank you.
The delegation of Jordan, please take the stand.
Honorable chairs and distinguished delegates, we, as a delegation of Jordan, believe that social media has many benefits, but it also creates a serious risks. Misinformation spreads quickly and can harm societies. Children are especially vulnerable to online exploitation and harmful content. Jordan supports balanced regulation of social media platforms. We believe freedom of expression must be protected, but safety must be also ensured. Jordan encourages cooperation between governments and technology companies. Education programs are also important to teach young people how to use social media safely. International cooperation is necessary to protect children and reduce online harm. Thank you, and we look forward to a fruitful debate.
The delegation of Kenya, please take the stand.
Esteemed Chair, fellow delegates, Kenya is honoured to be here today. The Republic of Kenya recognises forced displacement due to climate change as one of the most pressing humanitarian challenges of the 21st century. As confirmed by the International Panel of Climate Change, billions of people live in regions highly vulnerable to such impacts. While Kenya notes with pleasure international action under the Paris Agreement, particularly the establishment of the Task Force of Displacement to address climate-related mobility. However, we continue to view with deep concern the 1951 Refugee Convention fails to recognize climate refugees, leaving millions without adequate legal protection. As a frontline host state for those displaced by climate impacts, Kenya hopes to achieve equitable, protection-orientated global responses that uphold human dignity while addressing the root causes of climate-induced displacement. We look forward to working in collaboration with all of the delegates here today. Thank you.
All right, thank you, delegates. You may return to your seats. And with that, we are going to be going to dinner. So we will finish. We will.
22.
We'll be finishing policy statements and beginning with Latvia when you're back. Should we go get dinner, dude?
Or is that really just one person? We'll see where they go.
Yeah.
It's just so we have a